Hi, my name is Stacy. I'm 22 years old and I recently joined the online dating website Plenty of Fish. So tonight I'm here to talk about my first week on the website, and that should be a good enough reason for you to stay tuned. Okay, so I joined Plenty of Fish because A, I am single, and B, because I'm single. So I actually played around with the site a little bit last year with some old college roommates, but unfortunately had some horrible experiences with a few dates and had to resort to drowning my sorrows in watching continuous reruns of Keeping Up with the Kardashians and Real Housewives of X, Y, and Z. So now that I'm done with that and have moved on, I decided to give the site a second chance because I'm living in a new area. So I figured, new area, new guys, what could go wrong, right? So my first week on the site was interesting. I got a lot of messages from guys that I just were not that interested in, to be honest with you. That sucks, but it's the truth. So just to give you an idea of the type of guys using the site who await my glorious presence, let me just read you a few usernames. We have Trust and Love 25, So Cowboy 805, Isaac 805, username 310, Bobby Band, Mark 805, Georgia Man 27, J-Rod 188, Avenue 24, Brian Paul, Brandon Baum, Sneakerhead, Al 3 times 805, Anything's Possible, Fox 805, Legends Are Made, Teddy Bear 45, Tyler 21 Crips, Winky 805, The Adidas Freak, Juggler 123, and of course Sherpa 02. Online dating definitely has a negative connotation. It's online dating. You've seen those eHarmony commercials where it's like that sappy couple, oh, I met Bill 5 years ago and now we're having a springtime wedding, and thank you eHarmony for opening my eyes to a world full of love and hope and la la la. A ton of bullshit. I would say that online dating is definitely for those who are desperate. Not to say that I'm desperate because I joined a dating website. Just simply saying that because a lot of the guys who have contacted me on the site, come on. Oh, here's my number. Call me, text me, I'm up all night. Like, let's get it on, baby. Come on, how desperate can you be? I think the best messages that I've received on the site are the ones that are just too short to even explain. Hey, hi, hola, hey again. Mum's the word. Apparently I didn't get the memo that you're supposed to say as little as possible when trying to attract the attention of a potential suitor on Plenty of Fish. I don't know if these guys are shy or they're in a rush because they're trying to, type messages to 50 million other women, hoping to attract at least one of those women who's desperate to get in bed with them. But, that's not really going to work on me. We need to elaborate a little bit more than just hi and hey. It's like, come on, hey is for horses. Believe it or not, I did exchange phone information with a POF user who goes by the username of Brian Paul, which, if you've seen my latest blog post, I did mention a little blurb about him, about how he asked me to get wine or ice cream with him, but I wasn't really willing to meet him in person because I knew nothing about him, and for all I know, he could be the Craigslist killer, and I wasn't willing to go down that road unless I got a little bit more information out of him. But he asked me for my number, and I gave him my number, which was okay at first. He sent me a message and said, hey, this is Brian Paul, or I'm sorry, he sent me a text and said, hey, this is Brian Paul, hope you have a good night. I'm like, oh, okay, that's sweet, whatever. But then the next day, I was just peppered with all these little annoying questions like, ooh, what's your work schedule like? And do you live alone? And send me a picture of you. It's like, send me a picture of you. Do you live alone? It's just too creepy for me. And if you know me well, you know that I don't like creepy. So after giving Brian Paul the boot because I wasn't willing to send him a picture of me, let alone give him information about my current living situation, I decided to keep in contact with another POF user who goes by the name of Juggler123 or Juggler123, however you want to say it. He's nice. He's an accountant. He's 26 years old, and he's also pursuing his MBA, which is a big plus in my book. I'm definitely all for higher education, considering that most of the guys on the site don't seem to possess it. I think maybe they got a high school degree, some college, but judging from the numerous typos and from the lack of complete sentences, they just don't seem to have it. And this guy seems to have it. He's invited me to meet him, out in public, but after 2 days of sending messages back and forth, I just don't think I'm ready to take that step. Not that I think he isn't worthy of meeting. I just want to give it a little bit more time, and I definitely want to avoid another Brian Paul situation, which is why I didn't give him my number when he asked. I just told him I want to take it slow. If you're in, that's great. If you're not, oh well. And he, complied and said that's fine, we can just chat online, which is what we're doing. So, we'll see how that goes. There was someone else who I had some minimal contact with. His name was Teddy B45, which is a little weird. But he sent me a message and said, actually, let me pull it up on my phone because I have it on my phone. Let's see. Let me find it. He said, you have a pretty smile, beautiful eyes. I'm sorry I don't have a picture posted, but I can't due to my job. I would be more than welcome to send you one if you'd like. I really hope we can chat. I think we have a lot in common. Where are you from? What's your name? Hope to chat soon. Bill. And I didn't respond to his message at first because he didn't have a picture up, so I wasn't going to waste my time with someone that I wasn't physically attracted to. I hate to sound shallow, but yeah, I guess I'm shallow. Sue me. But then, 2 days later, after he sent me the message, I noticed that he had posted a picture, and I was like, okay, it's not that bad. But he's 31, so I wasn't planning on dating anyone over 30. I just think that's a little too much for me. But I thought, well, give him a chance and we'll see what happens. But, I exchanged a little information with him online, and he said he works for the government, and I don't even know if that's true. I doubt it's true. He asked for my number, and I said I wasn't comfortable giving him my number. I just wanted to stick to chatting online, and then depending on how things went, I could give him my number then. And he hasn't responded, so I'm assuming that I'm probably not going to chat with him anytime soon. So to sum it all up, my first week of using Plenty of Fish wasn't bad, but it also wasn't, the best thing in the world. I'm not planning to meet Prince Charming anytime soon. That's definitely not my intention in using the site. I just wanted, meet a nice guy, maybe go on a few dates. I'm not really looking to settle into a serious relationship. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. But, I'm going to keep talking to Juggler123 and see how things work out. And if they continue going well, as they are now, then maybe I will meet up with him in person. And I guess we'll see what happens then. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned next week as I discuss my second week of using Plenty of Fish. Have a good night. Coming at your mouth with your blah blah blah. Zip your lip.